You are working hard for something that you won't even enjoy, something that's not even worth it. You see, this one time, right, I was talking to this girl like every single day. I was, trust me, I was putting in the work. But the closer I got to, I was just like, is it even worth it? And it wasn't worth it. Even in the moment, it wasn't worth it. I invested into a poor stock. And I use this example because I think it's the best way to get everyone to understand what I'm saying. We've all been in situations where it's like, you're talking to someone all the time, you're working, whatever. You're just trying to get closer to them. Or it's just naturally happening. But then as you get closer to them, you just think that this is not worth it. For a lot of my life, I thought that only a few select people work hard. Though they work harder than others, I do believe that everyone works hard. And you may have thought the same thing, that only a few people work hard, but everyone works hard. Regardless of what people do, they are going to work hard in this life. How I see it is, working hard isn't a choice. It's what you work hard on that's the choice. I look at the people who have jobs that they absolutely love. I look at people who have jobs that they absolutely hate, right? See, both of them are forced to work hard. Both of them will go to work, then they'll be like, flip, I have to do overtime. Then there'll be this thing that they need to do at home so that they'll get it ready for tomorrow, but they're not getting paid for doing the thing at home. It's just like work that they're not getting paid for. It's just like extra work, right? Both of them are going to have those things. You're probably in uni. Every degree, there'll come a time where it's crunch time, where you have to work hard, where it's like 4 a.m. and you're studying for a test that you have at 8 a.m., wondering how you're going to learn all that information. Whether you're doing a degree you like or not, there's going to be those moments. So I find it stupid that people know that they're going to have to work hard, but they choose to work hard on something that they're not even going to enjoy, something that's not even going to be worth it. If you're going to pursue a woman, right, and put a lot of your time into it, right, at least let it be one that will be worth it. One where it's like, when you get the girl, you can just sit there, like, you know how I'm sitting outside, right? Just sit there and you just smile, you're like, yeah, over here I did well. She won't even be with you, but you're just thinking that, I did well over here. That's what you need. And that's how it needs to be in all areas of life when you're working hard towards something. Because like I said, you're going to work hard. So you need to choose something where it's like, at the end of the day, after all your hard work, you can sit back and be like, you know what? It's worth it. You are selling yourself short. Normally, I'd say, you're probably selling yourself short, but you are selling yourself short because 97% of the population sells themselves short. You're working for something that you don't even enjoy, something that you know is not worth it. But then you're scared to confront the fact that it's not worth it because it will lead to, number one, you having to be honest with yourself, which people struggle with. People can't even tell themselves the truth, right? And when you do tell yourself the truth, it's going to lead to an uncomfortable conversation with yourself and with everyone who's like intrinsically involved with what you're doing right now. And it's going to lead to a lot of discomfort. You're going to have to change the way you live. You're going to have to change the things you do. You're going to have to learn new things. And see, people are willing to work towards something that's not worth it instead of changing. Instead of experiencing the discomfort of change. I find that absolutely crazy. Because genuinely, this isn't even to brag, because I haven't succeeded at what I'm doing, right? But when I succeed at what I'm doing, I know for a fact it will be worth it. Right? Every single day, when things are not going my way, when I'm working and I'm not seeing the results, right? I am still happy. Why? Because I know that what I'm working towards will be happy. There's some people who are doing well at what they're doing, but they're not happy because they know that it's not worth it, right? They slave, they work extra time. And after all that hard work, they're not fulfilled because what? It's not worth it. I genuinely think that a lot of people's unhappiness, a lot of the lack of fulfillment that people have would come from working towards things that are worth it. I don't even think you need to succeed to feel fulfilled, to feel happy. Right, obviously it's pivotal, but I don't think you need it. I think you need to be working towards something and see some progress. That's all you need. Because I imagine it this way. For some odd reason, you're going to have to cook. You're going to have to spend an hour in the kitchen, right? A lot of people, they'll slave in the kitchen. They'll be putting whatever, just putting in a lot of work. And after all that hard work in the kitchen, right, they'll end up with plain rice, a plain chicken breast, and cabbage. No salt, no pepper, nothing. Just that's what they end up with. They're working towards something that isn't worth it. Whereas the other people who spend the same amount of time in the kitchen and they end up with butter chicken, they'll end up with a nice stir fry whatever they end up with, but then their time would have been worth it. But see, you would have worked just as hard as that other person, but for some reason, your end result is plain rice, plain chicken breast, and plain cabbage. I think 50% of the challenge is finding out what's worth it for you. Because as much as that sounds stupid and simple, like it's hard to find out what you really want. Whether it's that good body, whether it's a six-pack, you're tired of being fat, you're tired of having rolls when you sit down, you're tired of when you're walking, you hear those Minecraft sounds like you're tired of being that skinny, right? Whether it's the specific degree that will lead to the job that you want, whether it's a business that aligns with your purpose, aligns with what you want to do, aligns with how you want to affect the world. Whatever it is, you have to find what is meaningful to you. Just find something that's worth it for you. One day you're going to have the luxury of sitting back, and instead of saying it's going to be worth it, you will be saying it was worth it. And I think just that thought alone should inspire you.